Good day mga boss! Welcome po sa ating channel, Math Tutorials TV. In this video, we are going to determine the value of our trigonometric functions using only our fingers. Basically, the sine and the cosine functions. Are you ready? Let us start. So yung gagawin natin ngayon mga boss is we are going to determine the values of the sine and cosine functions of 0 degree angle, 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 60 degrees, at saka yung 90 degrees angle. So gamit lamang po natin is yung ating mga fingers. So this technique is very easy to follow at mas mapapadali po yung pagkuha nyo ng mga values ng ating angles. So first, we are going to assign a certain angle sa bawat mga daliri. So for our small finger, we're going to assign 0 degree. For the ring finger, we have 30 degree. Middle finger, we have 45 degrees. And for the index finger, 60 degrees. And the last, for the thumb, we have the 90 degrees. So, yung uunahin muna natin mga boss is yung sine value ng ating mga angles. Okay? So, to get the value or the value of the sine function of these angles, we are going to use this formula. That is equal to the square root of the fingers below divided by 2. Okay? So, for instance, we are going to get the sine of a 0 degree angle. So, sine 0 degree. So, where is our 0 degree? Ito po. So, ito yung 0 degree natin. So, how many fingers below the 0 degree angle? Okay, so wala. Since wala, so you're going to write 0 divided by 2. And what is square root of 0? That is 0. Divided by 2 is also equal to 0. Therefore, sine 0 degree is equal to 0. So next, we're going to get sine 30 degrees. Okay, where is our sine 30 degrees? Ito po yun, yung nasa ring finger. This is our 30 degree angle. So, again, we're going to use this formula. Square root of fingers below of that certain angle, of that certain finger divided by 2. So, ito po yung ating 30 degree. So, ilang fingers below ng ating 30 degree angle? Or ilang fingers below ng ating ring finger? So, we have 1. So, we have square root of 1 divided by 2. But what is square root of 1? Right, that is 1 over 2 or 1/2. Therefore, sine of 30 degree is 1/2. So next, we have sine 45 degrees. So ito po yung 45 degree angle natin. So ilang yung fingers below the 45 degree angle? So we are going to count 1, 2. So we have square root of 2 divided by 2. Since 2 is not a perfect square, therefore, ito na po yung sine 45 degrees. That is square root of 2 over 2. Next, we're going to get sine 60 degrees. So yung 60 degree angle natin is ito po mga boss. So again, we're going to use this formula. How many fingers below the 60 degree angles? We have 1, 2, 3. So we have square root of 3 over 2. Since 3 is not a perfect square, ito na po yung sine 60 degrees natin. So that is square root of 3 over 2. Next, we are going to get sine 90 degrees. So yung 90 degree is ito po mga boss. So how many fingers below our 90 degree angle? Or how many fingers below the thumb? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have square root of 4 over 2. But what is square root of 4? That is 2 over 2, or that is equal to 1. So therefore, sine 90 degree is equal to 1. So we are through with this sine function. So proceed na po tayo sa cosine function. So for the cosine, so we have here the formula. Cosine theta is equal to the square root of fingers above divided by 2. So, say for instance, we are looking for the value of cosine 0 degree. Okay? So, yung 0 degree is yung nasa hinliliit natin or sa small finger natin. So, how many fingers above ng ating 0 degree? So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So, we have square root of 4 over 2. But what is square root of 4? That is 2 divided by 2. That is equal also to 1. Therefore, cosine 0 degree is 1. Next, we are going to find cosine 30 degrees. So, hanapin nyo ulit yung fingers na kung saan inassign natin yung 30 degree angle. So, eto yung ating 30 degree angle. So, by using this formula, how many fingers above our ring finger? So, we have 1, 2, 3. So, we have square root of 3 divided by 2. Since 3 is not a perfect square, eto na po yung value ng cosine 30 degree. This is equal to square root of 3 over 2. Next, we have cosine cosine 45 degrees. So, we have cosine 45 degrees. So, ito po yung 45 degrees. Yung daliri na assign yung 45 degrees. So, how many fingers above the 45 degree? So, we have 1, 2. So, we have square root of 2 over 2. Since 2 is not a perfect square, so ito na po yung ating cosine 45 degree. That is square root of 2 over 2. Okay, next, we're going to look for the value of cosine 60 degree. So, ito po yung daliri na assign yung 60 degree angle. So, how many fingers above this finger? So, you have 1. So, we have square root of 1 over 2. So, but what is square root of 1? That is 1 over 2, or that is 1/2. So, cosine 60 is 1/2. Okay, last, we're going to find for cosine 90 degrees. So, where is the finger assigned to 90 degrees? So, ito yon yung thumb. So, how many fingers above our thumb? So, wala. So, we have here square root of 0. Kasi wala, that is 0 over 2. What is square root of 0? That is 0 over 2, or just equal to 0. So, therefore, cosine 90 degree is equal to 0. So, ganyan lang po kadali mga boss kung paano kunin yung mga values, yung cosine and sine values of our 0, 30, 45, 60, and 90 degrees angle gamit lamang po yung ating mga daliri. So, if you want to find the values of other functions like tangent, cosecant, and secant, maaari nyo na pong gamitin itong mga values ng sine and cosine. Say for instance, if you're looking for the cosecant value of 30 degrees. So, we all know that cosecant is just the reciprocal of sine theta. Okay? So, if that is the case, if you are looking for the cosecant 30 degrees, so ito yung sine 30 degrees, di ba yung sine 30 degrees is 1/2? So, sabi ko, cosecant is just the reciprocal of sine theta. So, ang gagawin nyo is, babaliktarin nyo lamang po yung 1/2, which is the value of sine 30. So, gagawin nyo yung denominator is magiging numerator, which is 2. And the denominator will be, and the numerator will become the denominator. So, 1. So, cosecant 30 degree is equal to 2. For secant theta naman, say for example, secant 30 degrees. So, secant is just the reciprocal of cosine. So, since secant 30 degrees is the reciprocal of cosine, so yung value ng cosine 30 is square root of 3 over 2. So, you just get the reciprocal, that is 2 square root of 3. Since we have a radical in the denominator, we're going to rationalize this by multiplying it by square root of 3 over square root of 3. And this gives us 2 square root of 3 over 3. Or 2/3 square root of 3. For tangent theta naman, so tangent theta is just equal to sine theta over cosine theta. Okay? So if you're looking for tangent of, say, 90 degrees, so what is sine 90? That is 1. Over cosine 90 is 0. So 1 over 0. That will gives us undefined. Okay? So, yan lang po yung gagawin ninyo mga boss. So, I hope may natutunan kayo sa ating bagong video. Thank you and God bless.